All right. Better do better. All right. Donald Trump hires Project 2025 architect as Bureau of Labor Statistics head. Let's get right into this one. All right. This from NBC. President Donald Trump announced Monday that he planned to nominate E.J. Antoni as the new commissioner of the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Trump said in a Truth Social post that E.J. will ensure that numbers is capitalized, released. Only the N in numbers is capitalized. That's, to me, a typo. But anyway, he will ensure that the numbers released are honest, that's all capitalized, and accurate, that also was all capitalized. Antoni's planned nomination comes after Trump fired former Commissioner Erica McIntyre hours after a weaker than expected jobs report on August 1st. Trump said, without evidence, that the jobs report for July was rigged in order to make the Republicans and me look bad. Rig was all capitalized as well. And so was the me. All right. Antoni did not immediately respond to NBC News' request for comment on Monday. He is the chief economist at the Conservative Heritage Foundation and has written a number of pieces for the think tank that are highly complimentary of the Trump administration. One of Antoni's recent reports said that the June jobs report, before it was revised, was a home run for the president. Multiple former BLS commissioners said after McIntyre's firing that the head of labor statistics does not have a role in compiling jobs reports and is only briefed on its figures shortly before it's released to the public. In that report, the BLS reported that the U.S. economy added just 73,000 jobs in July. The agency also said it had revised the May and June numbers and that they turned out to be lower than previously announced by more than 200,000 jobs. The BLS routinely revises economic data such as the jobs reports, gross domestic product figures, and inflation data. Due to the scale of the U.S. economy and response rates to BLS surveys, there can often be lags in data collection, but the lag does not imply any wrongdoing or manipulation. Okay. I'll just say this is scary. Donald Trump is putting in, and we knew this was going to happen, but he's putting in a guy that loves him. Not necessarily truth and accuracy and consistency, where he loves Donald Trump.
Not necessarily?
Not, then we'll say. Well, not. Okay? You're right. I do give a lot of grace. But also I want to say that this person was one of the architects of Project 2025. So
you mean that long document that the president said he knew nothing about and that wasn't going to be a part of how he ran this nation?
Yes, indeed. So from where I sit, if you're one of the architects, you're a person that endorses that plan for the country. And again, a lot of people will go to great lengths to make sure that they don't feel or they aren't perceived as being wrong. Okay. So no matter what, this person has shown that I want a decidedly conservative agenda for this country. I want to support this president. This is indeed why that document was drafted, was for Donald Trump. And I am okay with the people underneath the president supporting the president's wishes, not supporting the intentionality behind the Constitution of the United States of America, nor supporting the people that occupy the land of the United States of America. And those are some considerable elements that we have to account for. And so trusting this individual is really challenging. Not that we would anyway, but for people that rely on this data, and this is what the end looks like. This is what Russia looks like. You know what I mean? Like, you don't get accurate numbers. This is what China looks like, North Korea is what I meant to say, where the government controls the data and nobody knows heads or tails of what's going on there. And they prop up what they want to prop up. That's what it looks like. It looks exactly like this. So those are my 2 cents. Q, if you have a couple of cents to add.
Our country was the country. You said beacon earlier, and I've always thought it was just good marketing. But our country was at least the country that kept the rest of the world from falling under authoritarian, fascist dictatorship rule.
Mm-hmm.
And just like our country and our government no longer has safeguards, now neither does the rest of the world. It's a much scarier reality than people realize. Because even as we talk about and think about maybe moving to another country, everywhere is less safe now. Everywhere is less stable now. There is no quote unquote guardian anymore.